Hi friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, thank you so much for checking out my channel. My name is Jed and I am the eager vlogger. So today is Thursday and we're supposed to do our cash stuffing for our second paycheck of August, but we are going to do a very different video. And as you can see in my notebook, we are going to tackle one of our money goals for this month, which is to pay off one of our credit cards. So for our family, we have 3 credit cards, one for me, one for my partner, and then we do have one from my GIC, from my international studies this year. So we have 3 and we are in debt on those 3. So this month we are focusing on paying off one of those credit cards, and so let's have an update about it. So that credit card has a limit of $1,000, and unfortunately we reached that limit. We were like very closely into reaching that limit. We used this credit card to move into this apartment, buying all of our necessities and whatnot, and some of this actually are my fault. Some of our impulse spendings that I hopefully was able to stop, and now I need to pay them all back. So we had the limit of 1,000, and again this month we set one of our money goals is to pay off this credit card and to set it aside, not use it for impulse spendings until we are able to pay off the other 2. So we started very good in the first half of the month, because for our August paycheck 1, we were able to send $600. We were able to pay $600 into the account. So that was because $450 is my daughter's subsidy refund, her childcare subsidy refund, and I paid it all in the credit card. And $150 from my side hustle, I also sent it all straight to the credit card. So this gave us a total of $600, and which is very good. We were not expecting this big amount from the subsidy, so we were so happy, and we started very well with this goal. I'm gonna pull you in closer actually. Okay, I hope that's better. So with this payment, we were down to the balance of, how much was it? $498.31. So okay, this is just the first half of the month, and if we're lucky, we will be able to pay it off by end of this month, right? However, okay, life happened, and before, like in between these paychecks, before we even get to our last paycheck of the month, we incurred $121.11, and these are unbudgeted expenses. You know, for we spent for our household, extra groceries, some here, if you watch our last video, the one that we tackled our non-cash transactions, I had some personal spendings here. I bought some supplements for myself which were not budgeted, so it is part of this one, and I have to pay it back. And then just yesterday, or August 28th, if you're watching this today, So last August 28th, we spent $73.89 for groceries. We had to do the groceries on the 28th. We couldn't wait for our paycheck to come on the 30th. So yeah, our grocery fund or our grocery budget is one thing that I also need to fix, guys. So we need to catch up with this budget so that we don't spend unplanned. You know, like we have to be able to use our budget within the period before the next paycheck. So this is unbudgeted on the 28th, so I had to use the card. And with that, we have now a total of $693.31 in our balance. So we went higher. Now, I still want to pay off this credit card this month. Although it looks impossible now that we are back to almost $700, but I'm thinking of ways just so we can pull this out. And then I saw, like I've been thinking of this for a week now. I saw Chris from Budgeting Just Because. I saw her live last, I don't know, maybe last week. I saw her live about starting over, pulling out all your savings, all your, let's say, sinking funds, pulling them all out just so, because you had some unexpected situations, unexpected expenses, or you just want to reprioritize your finances. So I thought to myself, if I really want to pay off this debt, I actually have the means. I have my sinking funds. We have a few amounts in our savings account. If I really want to pay this off, then what I can do is to pull out those amounts that we have on different categories and put them all in this credit card. So it is a very hard decision because, and scary, because that means I'm going to pull out the little amounts that I've saved up for, let's say, my Christmas fund, and all the other categories, and also our savings. We have yet to reach $100 for each of our savings accounts, but then now I will pull them out if I want to pay off this credit card. So today we are going to finish off, or at least plan to pay off this credit card. And that is what we're going to do. I'm going to pull out all the amounts that we have on our sinking funds, on our savings accounts, and we are going to reallocate our incoming paycheck to finally be able to pay off this debt, like one of our debt that we have. So here's our game plan. I'm gonna say debt pay off plan. Okay, so what is our plan? Again, first off, we're going to pull out all sinking funds except our month ahead. So I don't want to be really starting from zero, because then if we don't save, or we don't if we don't save some amount still for our paycheck, like in between our next paycheck, then what will happen is we're just gonna use the card again if we need something, right? So I'm pulling out all our sinking funds except our month ahead. We don't have a lot in this category, but at least there's some amount that we are still holding until our next paycheck comes. We don't usually have those unexpected situations that we really need to take out a lot of money. It's just our unbudgeted expenses like impulse spending. So if we just stop doing that, then we're good. We're going to be good until the next paycheck. So if I pull this out, and if I remember correctly, this will be totaling to $173. So that's what we're going to be able to get from our sinking funds. Next is we're going to pull out our savings accounts. Again, except our emergency fund. So we now have 120 in our emergency fund. I know it is not it's not a lot. It's actually very little. But that $100 buffer that we will leave here, again, at least we have that until our next paycheck if like emergency or very important expenses occur before our next paycheck arrives. So we will pull out our savings. This would be for my personal savings and my daughter's because I'm holding her bank account. And in total, that we are just going to get 120. Okay, again, our savings account is like we just started this July and we are not over $100 each yet, so we're just getting 120. That's fine. And then we are going to, so for our August 2nd paycheck, we actually budgeted $100 to pay to this credit card, so we're still getting that. And then for our cash stuffing and savings budget for this paycheck, we are going to reallocate, or we're not going to do the cash stuffing. We're not going to put money into our savings this paycheck, but we're all going to put them to pay off this credit card. So we will say August paycheck to savings and our cash stuffing amount. So we have $80 to cash stuff supposedly, and then $60 for our savings. Okay, I'm just gonna put them separately actually. Okay, now I also looked at our variable expenses, and I think I can cut them. I can take some money out from each category, except the grocery, of course. So for my personal allowance, instead of giving myself 50 this pay period, I'm just going to give myself 30, so I'll be able to get $20 there. My baby and dad's allowance, they usually get 25. I'm going to take 10 out of those, 10 each, so they'll just get 15 for this period. And then we also have eating out and family fun, which usually get 50 each, but now I'm just gonna give them both 20, so we're taking out 30 from that budget. So in total, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, we are able to add $100 here to pay our credit card. Now let's see if we total this up, how much would this be? Okay, now we are able to, or we will be able to give $633 towards our payment in our credit card. Now with that, we still have After all of this payment, we still have $60.31 left as a balance. But remember this August 28th expense that we did, this is a grocery run, and this should be taken out from our grocery budget this coming paycheck. So once we receive that paycheck, I'm going to return at least this balance, and then if everything goes right, we will be able to fully pay this credit card by end of this month. So this is our game plan, our debt payoff plan to reach our money goal, or one of our money goals for the month of August. So it's very scary. We are pulling out even our Christmas sinking fund, and it's going to be September. We have 3 months left at least to save for Christmas. But I'm being positive here, and I know that when we are actually able to pay off this credit card, then I can at least use my side hustle for next month to replenish our high priority sinking funds and to catch up with our savings goals for the year. So I think this is better than just letting this amount sit in our credit card and like moving it over to a new month. So at least if this went well, we will be able to start a new month with one less debt in our hands, right? All right, so if you want to see if we will be able to actually reach this money goal and pay off this credit card by the end of the month, please stay tuned to our next Eager Mondays video, where we will do a budget and goal review for the month of August. So that is something that I'm looking forward to as well. We are going to start like a monthly review and like a monthly reset with our money goals. We're also gonna put in there some of our passion project goals, our TEVbudgets family goal. And yeah, I hope you like this video. I hope it doesn't look very negative looking at our debt and how we actually end up reaching our credit limit with our impulse spendings and whatnot. I hope this can actually serve as a motivation for people like us who are currently paying off debt. Every little bit counts, and as long as you focus on your goal into paying off that debt, then you will be able to do it in the end. So I hope at least this serves as a motivation and inspiration to us all paying off debt, and a warning to those who doesn't have debt to never get into debt. Okay, so that's just a little reminder for us all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope if you do, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel to follow along with more of these kinds of videos and with our family's financial journey. So I'll see you again next time, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.